Well, here's an update on our chance for thunderstorms the next few days. In fact, the next 2 mornings could be rather active, and the whole strength of these storms depends on when they move in. The earlier they move in during the morning hours, the better. However, if they move in after, say, 11 o'clock or noon, there's that potential some of these could produce some damaging wind gusts, in addition to a lot of lightning and very heavy rain. Here's a quick look tomorrow morning. This is around 10 o'clock in the morning. Model guidance showing a fairly robust line of storms. More on this in just a second. Over the next 4 days, you can see how active the weather's going to be. As we get into the Saturday, Sunday time frame, I think we're dealing with scattered afternoon storms, and those could be strong with temperatures in the low 90s. But overall, some of you will pick up a quick 2 inches of rain in less than an hour with these storms as they move through. So here's a look hour by hour. I think early in the morning, Thursday, fairly quiet. You'll see a complete difference in the model guidance for Friday morning, though, here in just a second. Here's a look at 9 o'clock in the morning. Line of storms approaching from the north. This could be an intensifying line of storms, so we'll have to watch that, and wouldn't be surprised if we get a severe thunderstorm watch for the area by the middle of the morning on Thursday. And that, again, this is all about the timing and the strength and the momentum these storms may have built up by the time they move in. So by 10:35, our temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s. First round coming through, weakening a bit, but still looking at the model guidance kind of reinforcing more energy here around 2 o'clock with more very heavy rain. But you notice in the model guidance the lack of anything over here. The problem is with model guidance, it's very chaotic here. What's likely going to happen is as these storms move in, they'll send out this rain-cooled boundary that's going to interact with this unstable air, even on the outer edges. So this is why you got to proceed with caution when you don't see any rain over here in the shoals. And again, these temperatures will likely be too warm here on this particular model, and I've been kind of using a combination of forecast models to put this together anyway, just because I don't quite agree with some of the model guidance for Friday morning, this one in particular. So I've switched to the HRRR model, and you'll see it's bringing in another round of thunderstorms here earlier in the day Friday. So these probably will not be as intense potentially as the ones we see tomorrow. As they move to the south and east, very heavy rain with that. And then questionable how much warming we're going to see Friday afternoon behind this as this continues to show thunderstorm development there. By Friday evening, I think we're going to look okay. Kind of going back in time here, this is why we have this pattern. It's all because of this area high pressure that's out to the west, and around that area high pressure, you get this flow here. It goes basically right around it. These storms are going to follow the weakest link. And if the area high pressure is basically centered over Texas, and they are baking under drought conditions. Temperatures have been in the triple digits, heat index values over 110, all the way up into parts of central Kansas. So that's pretty much a summary of what we've got going on. Go ahead and subscribe here if you've stuck around this long on my YouTube channel. You get more insider information, so to speak, on this. So I'll have another look at your forecast again, as always, tonight at 10, and then 4, 5, and 6, and 10 tomorrow as we track the storms.